Yo, 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 what is up, guys? Hope you guys have another day so far. So, this is my first ever Fidno on F1 22, as you can see. So, doing a 25-cent race on multiplayer, my first race on 9 at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. What track are we at this time? In the Williams. So, yeah, so this is the first time I'm on this game. First time doing multiplayer, first race on 9. 5 nights are out. And away we go. Just taking a long time to come out. Not a bad start from P4 on the grid. So a little bit higher up than I was expecting. But it is random grid, so it's not too bad. It's an okay first turn, so managed to stay ahead. Just trying to save my EOS a little bit through the first sector. And a little bit bargy through there at turn 3. But luckily I managed to avoid the spin. So yeah, into the top 5. So not a bad first sector. Not a bad first lap. Just need to stay nice and tidy and hopefully get through to the first stint. So I'm starting on mediums just to play with the strategy. This guy is just paused for no reason as an AI for no reason. I think he forgot to unpause himself. So anyway, got through there, no issues at all. Didn't waste my time there. So into 4th race right now after the end of the first snap. So not a bad first snap, but back to where I started really. So now just need to keep cool and try stay nice and calm and like that. So I'm saving my EOS a little bit on the first few laps, just trying to save my EOS a little bit because the EOS is like is your weapon. Is kind of if you use your battery right now, but I didn't use it because I'm trying to save it. If I use it right now and even including the first snap, my EOS would have been down to 20 or 30, 10%. So there's no. So I decided to save it because it's best to save it when if you're catching the cars ahead, it's best to save it. And if you're trying to get in the DRS, I am in the DRS at the moment on lap 2. It's best not to use it, so it's best to save it. So coming around the end of lap 2, I managed to call up to some of the guys ahead and managed to get the fast lap of the race. Then this guy set the fast lap of the race, so he was gaining a few turns on me. So he's behind me. So I managed to get DRS, so not too much of the DRS because I want to save it for later on in the race because I don't want to be under 10% and all that. So I'll just taking my time through here. Not a bad turn there, just trying to get through there normally. Got the DRS again, not wasting my DRS at all. And then that Ferrari's right behind me, so just trying to stay as I am, hoping he goes well from there. Starting on, I am using. There's no point going on. I mean, some guys are starting on the hards, some guys are on the softs or mediums, like I am. I don't know why some people on the hards. It's a bit it's a weird strategy, but that's their idea, so nothing like it's not my ideal. So it's nothing my problems on that. So coming towards the end of that 3, I've got no. This guy was on my NEF. I was going to go to the NEF anyway, but he was there, so I thought, oh, that's no point. I was doing his DRS, so and then this guy made a mistake in P3 in the IP there. So managed to get into P4 where I was being overtaken by the Ferrari. So I thought, if that Ferrari's quick, I thought I'll just net him through and use his DRS so he can pull me along. So that might be a good, smart idea. And then coming towards turn 4, this Sadie's guy just crashed before turn 4 with no front wing. So it looks like his race is over already. We're just kicking off. So into P3, so top 3 right now through the middle sector. So not a bad first 4 laps for me. So not too bad. So now I'm just trying to stay in his DRS but I managed to do that anyway. So that's kind of my plan at the moment. And then I'll try to use the OS a little bit, just trying to stay in 1 second, because I know he's quick, but I just need to take my time and try and get the DOS on the next straight. And coming towards... yeah, I'm kind of out of 1 second, and I don't want to waste my ERS. Trying to play it the safe way. So, looks like that Ferrari's gone off in the distance or something, so nothing I can do there. So it looks like I'm kind of by myself in P3 right now. I mean, got a massive gap from behind from P4. Got a train from P4 right there, so thank God not in the... I would be in that bunch if I started at the back. So I would have been like around there somewhere, or maybe lower than that, I don't know. So yeah, just trying to play it cool and try do the best I can, and hopefully I am pushing a little bit, just trying to catch up. And then when I come through here, the McLaren made a mistake, who was leading the race for 5 laps, and now I'm up to P2, so after 5 laps. So not too bad. So yeah, so while I'm by myself in P2, and the Ferrari's gone off in the distance, and McLaren made a mistake, I haven't been on it for a few weeks now. Not the game, but I haven't called any vidnos for nearly about 2 weeks now or something. It's about over 2 weeks since last time I did a vidno. It was, well, I mean, it's not because of the game, it's not because of the setups and all that. I have been doing setups and driving around a little bit just to take my time, and also trying to find the right setup for me for each track. Like Austria, what we're doing right now. Well, I'm showing you today's video. I didn't do it because it's very tricky sometimes, and I found it very difficult. I mean, I was a little bit... I don't know why I was worried to go do multiplayer at the beginning of the game, because I haven't even got the setup sorted. Well, I've got some of the setup sorted at some tracks, but some of the other tracks I haven't done yet, so it's still... we've got some work to do, but I've got some of the setups I don't mind, and some of them are not too bad, and some of them are really good, so I'm quite pleased with it. Yeah, so it's the first Vidno back since, well, I haven't done a race since 2021, but that was over 2 weeks ago. But now I'm finally back, so I decided to take a break from YouTube. I decided to reset. I decided to take a break a little bit for a week or 2 weeks or something. So that's why I didn't do a Vidno for 2 weeks. I did do a Vidno. I did do a Vidno of career mode. I did about 3. I think I did the first 3 last week, doing career modes of my team. Well, I mean, yeah, I decided it wasn't the... well, I feels like I just made a mistake doing it. It's not, I mean, not career mode, it's not a mistake, it's just, I just have too much things to do. I've got like work, I've got other things to do, other plans, and I've got good hobby as well, like doing karting once a week, or sometimes 2 or 3, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, it's tricky life, so I don't know what to say. I mean, I do apologise for that. It wasn't going to continue like this. I mean, I don't know how this is going to work, doing career mode and all that. I don't know. I might change it to 16 races, or maybe do other things on there. I don't know, something like that. It's very tricky, so I mean, I do apologise for that, but I decided to forget about career mode because I can't do all the other things at once. So I decided to focus on. I was trying to balance a little bit on doing YouTube and life, trying to balance out a little bit, so just make it a bit easier for me. So I am still doing YouTube, so I'm not quitting, and I'm not giving up from there. I mean, I am still doing it, but I'm just trying to balance it out a little bit. So, what's going on at the moment in life and all that. I mean, what I'm gonna do is I'll do multiplayer. Maybe not like 3 multiplayers or 2, 3, or in a week, like I did on 2021. I'm gonna try and do multiplayer or online, what I'm doing right now, once a week. Maybe like a multiplayer once a week. So make it a little bit easier for me. And I don't know what I'm going to do, doing another one during the week. I mean, I might try do career mode, but I need to think of another way to make it easier for me. Or some other ideas I need to do. Or I might do another one, I might do another multiplayer during the week. Maybe like another fitness during the week, I don't know. So I might do 2, or maybe once a week, I don't know. I'm going to try and do once a week at the moment, but I just don't know what I'm going to do. So yeah, that's why I didn't do videos for 2 weeks. But I am not quitting YouTube, but I am decided to take a break and decided not to do career mode. It's just a bit too much because I need some sleep and I'm just trying to balance it all out. So trying to focus on other things. So I can't do all that at once. So I need to do other things. So I mean, I don't know how I'm going to do career mode, but I mean, I will one day, but I just don't know when. I just need when is the best time to do it, or what's easier for me. At the moment, I think multiplayer at the moment is kind of alright, because it doesn't take that long. It takes about 20 minutes to do a fidno, or sometimes 10 minutes if it's a 5-lap race, I don't know, or something like that. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to say about that, and hopefully you guys were okay with it, and hope you guys don't mind it. So I do apologise for that, for not doing career mode or other things. I might do other things, but I'm not sure. So yeah, so anyway, so back into this race. We have gone past halfway, and I'm just checking my tyre wear, see if it's not too bad. It turns out it's not too bad, and the Ferrari's been cleared after by 4 seconds now. And McLaren, who made a mistake earlier on lap 5, who's back in P3, and he's gaining on me. So this is going to be very interesting for P2 at the moment. So I'm going to come in this lap, on lap 11, to go onto the soft tyres to the end of the race, so I'll be on the faster tyre. I'm using a bit of EOS, just trying to push, and trying to be careful at the same time. So just about to come in this lap, on lap 11, so my first pit stop of the race, and let's see if I get it right this time. Make sure I don't get a 5-second penalty. Luckily I didn't. So this is the first time I'm using this button, so I have been practicing, it's not too bad. And I managed to get a purple score. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of my... when I did this on... When I did it a few times, I managed to get green a few times, doing career mode and all and other things. This is the first time I got a purple in a race. So that's the first time I got a perfect pit stop. So it turns out to get a perfect pit stop, it needs to be less than 1 second. It has to be like 0.7, 0.6. I think that's where I did it from, and that's how I got a perfect pit stop, I meant to say. So it's 07, 06, less than a second. That's how you get a perfect pit stop. So that's how it works. I mean, that's the first time I got a purple score on the pit stop. So I was really pleased with it when I was pitting. So it wasn't a bad pit stop as well. So I was quite alright with it. So now I'm on the soft tyres, trying to get to the... So I should be on the faster tyre now. This McLaren guy is right behind me. He's pit at the same time, and the Ferrari is doing 1 lap later, trying to do an overcut. It turns out you get cold tyres at the start. When you go out of the pit now, you get cold tyres, so it's best to do an overcut. So that is why I kept continuing on my mediums. And then the Ferraris did an overcut, so I was like, okay, fair play. And then McLaren came in at the same time as me, so because I was pitting. I was going defensive, and then he managed to get the inside, so I decided to give him the space. I did get the DRS on this corner, but he got a really good exit. So I was just playing it smart. So I wasn't trying to fight. I was trying to catch up. I was trying to clear away from the rest of the field. That's what I was doing. Just trying to get past these back markers. Luckily it was ghosted, so at least it didn't affect our race. Yeah, I prefer ghosting anyway. I prefer ghosting on if it's a back marker. I prefer that anyway. Or if someone made a mistake and they're ghosting on anyway. I mean, I prefer ghosting on, and no safety car in this race, so it turned off anyway. So I was like, okay, that was perfect. Thank God for that. Yeah, I prefer with no safety car in it, in the 25%, because you can make your own strategy. So you can start on mediums to softs, or you can do softs to mediums, or some people, like, strangely, go on the hards. I almost made a mistake here, so luckily I managed to save it. I still got the DRS. Yeah, so I mean, you pay the price. But luckily I managed to save it, so that was lucky there. So that was only I think that's the only mistake I did in this race. So I think that was the only mistake, because I watched it back, and that was the only mistake I did. So the start was okay, pit stop was good. No one was in my way, and yeah, no issues at all. So yeah, so I'm in P3 right now. Still in the podium, so still in the top 3, so it's not too bad. And McLaren's gone off in the distance now. I think he's using his ERS or something. Well, I still have 40% or 50% of the ERS remaining, so it's not too bad. Yeah, those two are just too quick. They have the pace, but I don't know how. But I think they're very quick drivers, or maybe they have a good setup. I don't know. That's a bit weird. It's true, yeah. I don't know. So yeah, so I'm by myself again in P3, so not bad at all. So yeah, I'll definitely do more multiplayer in the future. I'll definitely do more of this maybe next week, or maybe during the week. I don't know if I have time, or if I might have to do other ideas. Maybe, like, I'm not sure about time trials, but because I need to concentrate on the setups and all that. And I'm not sure about other things, like other random things. I don't know what I do really. I'll normally just do race. I'll just do race on multiplayer really. And that was it. So I might just do it once a week, and then see how it goes from there. So I might do another one if I feel like it, maybe during the week. I don't know, maybe. I have to wait and see on that. Career mode, I'm not sure. I mean, I did try it last week. It feels it was a bad idea. So I just need to think of, it's not a bad idea, it's just, I need to think of another way, just to make it easier for me. So that's what I had to say. So yeah, my first race online, felt really good when I was doing the race. I was a little bit worried at the start, and I was a little bit worried doing this Fidno, because I worried it's going to go wrong. Every time I do these races, I always mess it up, or sometimes, I don't know, just make mistakes sometimes. But luckily, it wasn't a mistake, so I made the right decision to give it a go, and it's literally my first race anyway. So not a bad race, or my first time on F122. I would say, when I tested these cars out about a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, or last week, well, I'm testing it out for a couple of days, or 2 weeks now. I found those cars are not too bad. I remember on last year's, on 2021, those curves are just a little bit harsh, and you can't even touch them. But on this year's game, it's not too bad. Well, apart from if you're on PC, if you have, well, I mean, if you have curves issues, that's what happens. And then that guy made a mistake, and then I didn't even notice. So yeah, the guy who overtook me, and he made a mistake earlier, he made a mistake again. So yeah, so I was lucky there. So it looks like I finished P2 then. So yeah, so finished P2 at Austria, so not too bad. So yeah, those cars are, I don't mind these new cars on F122. I don't mind it. I found it enjoyable. I found it really nice to drive. So yeah, it's going to be more of that to come in multiplayer. So yeah, I actually don't mind these cars. So yeah, I feel a little bit okay that I was on 2021. So not too bad. So on to the last lap now of this race. Not too bad. In P2, McLaren made a mistake a lap ago, so he made a mistake there. I mean, he did overtake me fair and square, so I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he could have been P2. Yeah, he would have been P2 anyway, but I mean, he did manage to come back to get P2, but he made a mistake, so that's what happens, really. So yeah, so on the last lap now, so in the top 3, so I'll take that all day. Using all my ERS, all the way down to 5%, so trying to save it a little bit as I can. Luckily, I managed to save it. So not too bad. Everything was alright, so I just finished P2 on the day. Finished P2 in this one, on my first race on multiplayer. Not too bad. So yeah, there'll be more to come. A few weeks, or maybe a month, I don't know what happens. So the Ferrari won, so fair play to him. So he was too quick for me, so fair play to him. So coming towards the line, just do a little bit of celebration for P2. So why not? Because I wasn't too, because I found it all right, not too bad. So yeah, so I'll take P2 all day, starting from 4th. So not too bad. So I was quite pleased with it on that one. So now I'm not going to get driver of the day because I'm not at the back, so that's alright, because I've started 4th and finished 2nd. So he's got the driver of the day because he started further at the back, I think, so I didn't see it behind. So this is different, so I was like, okay, not too bad. A little bit different than I was expecting, but they're just trying something a little bit different. So yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it a lot. So make sure you enjoy the video. Leave a like, I appreciate for that. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, I appreciate for that as well. I appreciate it a lot. So thank you for support for the past few months or something like that, or even apart from 2 weeks ago because I haven't done fitness for 2 weeks. So yeah, so I'm going to end it here, so I already said that earlier. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys next time. I'll see you guys around for more F1 22 or multiplayer and other things to do on there, or something like that. So yeah, so I'll see you guys around. Enjoy your day and see you there.